Hello guys, again, of course something with high voltage. Okay, 300 voltage is not really, 300 volt is not really high voltage, but it is enough to hurt you. After the electrophoresis power supplies I showed you, this time a lab power supply. It's a Delta Electronika E0300-0.1. It is probably 90s, 80s, I don't know when. It is a relatively vintage power supply. It outputs up to 300 volts and up to 100 milliamps. That means it's a 30 watt power supply. Not a big deal, but it was used back in the day in the labs, and I'm still using it for small things. This is the manual from the original manual from back in the day. We have the A300, this one, A300, come on, clear, here it's better, A300-0.1, 300 volt, 100 milliamps. Blah blah. This is how it should look inside. We will see it after later. Here we have some specs. I have to hold it differently so it doesn't. Let's continue with some specs. We have a line regulation of 10 millivolts and load regulation of 20 millivolts. Does it say ripple? Yeah, ripple. Half a millivolt ripple. That's very good. That's very good. Yeah, this is why this thing is a lab power supply and not an electrophoresis power supply. With a half a millivolt ripple, that's really good. Let's see how I'm battling here with one hand with the papers. So here we have it. That's a schematic. Completely linear, transformer, auxiliary power, bias, and here the power section. And the interesting stuff is here. That has a thyristor pre-regulator. This is how it has been done back in the day, where they didn't use switch mode power supplies yet, or not too much in the lab. This was used linear transformer and thyristor pre-regulation. Yeah, it has pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is that you don't have to deal with high frequency spikes on the output. Disadvantage is you have a clunky big transformer, and even with the pre-regulation you need some larger heat sinks here. So now that we know what this thing is capable of, I don't know, it is better with the light or without the light. I think it's without the light, it's better. It is of course nicely built, metal case, not very big. Again, here the comparison to my palm. I know this power supply is from the 80s, from a company, a development company I was working for. We had the complete series of these power supplies, high voltage and low voltage, up to, I don't know, 50 amps or something, yeah, from low voltage. So it's turned on. I connected it to my high voltage power supply that I roughly described in the previous video. But again, there will be a dedicated video for that, because Who knows, somebody wants to build it because it's easy build and easy to use, yeah, and it's quite accurate. So I've set to 100 milliamps, wing, 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 wing. Here you have a switch for the meter to show between volts and milliamps. Really nice switches. These are switches, yeah. And the output power, the output voltage. So where is it here? Let's go to 100. And we see 105. I don't know who is lying. Here should be 100. Anyway, it's 4 volts, yeah. No load at all. Let's load it a little bit. Let's load it with 50 milliamps. Still holding. Let's see what the meter says. Except of nothing. We have a problem here. Seems the meter in the ampere in the current range is not working correctly. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, let's go up to 100 milliamps. This is perhaps a repair, successor, a repair video, because I see that the current display is not working. Anyway, we are still at 100 volts. Let's go up to 300. I'm turning. 312. And here we have 312. Let's go to 300, more or less just. And here we have 300. That's it. 300 volts, 100 milliamps, 30 watts. Not even, you don't even feel it, yeah. This is the 1 ohm current sense resistor. Really nice. This is no comparison with an electrophoresis power supply. This is a lab power supply with very good specs. A little vintage, but it is perfect for use. It looks very nice, stable. I don't know if it's not getting hot. No, it's not getting hot at all. Yeah. It's nice. So, in case you like my videos, please press the like button and subscribe. Let's see what is inside. So this is how it looks inside. Of course, really nice build. More or less discreet. You have here the calibration, the meter calibration for volts and amps. The main power transformer, not really big because it's 30 watt, it's no more. The auxiliary power transformer for the logics, or for the analog part, the circuit part. Driver board for the power transistors. The 1 power transistor. Somewhere here should be, I don't see it, perhaps here. Diodes, not seeing it, the thyristors I mean. Not seeing any thyristors here. They are somewhere hidden. Where are you? Yeah, anyway, chunky transformer. capacitor. The main regulation analog board. Look how discreet this thing is. I don't know if you can see a date code here. 88. So that means that it's at least beginning of the 80s. This thing was already long time on the market. It's heavy. You have a 10-turn pot for the voltage and a nice pot for the amperage, for the current. Both of them, of course, burns. Very nice. On the back, you have the one power transistor. Not really exciting. Again, because I think it was too low light. It seems there is a problem with the meter showing the current. So this will be probably in the future some kind of repair video. I'm not really using that because it's not very powerful, but I like it. It reminds me my past. Look at that. Just a short peek again. $230 volts or something at 100 milliamps. I find it's annoying, but who cares? Thing is showing nothing. Interesting. Anyway, again here the schematics. I hate this lamp. Here's how it looks. It's available in the internet. The problem is somewhere here with the meter. I'm not going to repair it now. This will be a different video. Very nice. Yeah, the build, of course, is exceptional. We cannot say anything. It is a build from the time, 88, something in the early mid-80s, yeah? A small transformer. Yep, a really nice power supply for small things. Please like my video and subscribe. This would help me a lot. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Hey, by the way, look at the date of this schematic. 78, please. Yeah, this is more appropriate, this kind of design. 78. Yeah, and it still was used in the 90s, and probably you can find it not as a new one, but it is still, the specs are very, very good. 1978, just for info.